Hi folks, it's Chef Kevin. I bought a new machine that peels quail eggs. Works really quick, real fast. And if you're into quail eggs, this is the machine you should get. It's a lot easier than doing it by hand. Quail eggs are very small eggs made from the quail, of course. They're about 1/3 the size of a chicken egg. They're very useful when you're making hors d'oeuvres or an appetizer or just snack food. Let me read this off to you. Okay, quail eggs have almost 3 times as much vitamin B1 as chicken eggs, 5 times more potassium and iron, and over double the amount of vitamin A and B, and it's also higher in omega acids. So, that said, let's come in and take a look here. Okay, this is the machine here. I bought this on Amazon. It was about 65 bucks. I can't tell you the name of it. There's no name on it. They're all pretty much the same. They're all made in China, of course. And basically they all work the same as well. These are the rails here. And this is where you put the quail egg. You can put 5 of them in here. And if you look inside, it has 2 rods that are covered in what looks like surgical grade tubing. And as you turn the crank clockwise, the tubes turn in different directions. And what they do is they grab the shell of the egg and rip it off. Now it came with a C-clamp, so you can clamp it to the edge of a counter. That's all very good. However, what I found is after about a half dozen eggs, you have eggshells all over your countertop, and the water tends to flow down onto the floor. So I bought this very small tray, and I'll C-clamp this whole thing to the countertop, and that will prevent a mess. Okay, I'm going to get ready to cook the eggs. Let me show you how this is done.
Kitchen health hazard.
Okay, I have 30 beautiful little quail eggs here. And how I'm going to cook this, they're cold, they just came out of the fridge. I'm going to put them into a pan or pot of cold water, just came out of the tap. And then what I'm going to do is slowly increase the temperature. And once they come to a full boil, after 4 minutes, I will take them out and put them in an ice bath. Now there's various ways you can cook this. If you go to another YouTube channel, someone else is going to tell you this or that. And that'll probably work, but I've done this so many times before, so I know this works, so this is what I'm going to stick to. Now it's also important to stir the eggs constantly. And what that does is it keeps the yolk in the center of the egg, and it makes a much more presentable appetizer or hors d'oeuvre. This way the yolk isn't on an end or to the side. So I'm going to go ahead, put these in the water. Stir them. Not constantly, but at least occasionally. Bring it up to a boil. 4 minutes, I'll shut the heat off. Alright folks, they've been cooking for 4 minutes at a full boil. What I have here is a metal bowl full of ice and water. I'm going to place the eggs in the ice bath. This is called shocking. And what this does is it prevents the eggs from cooking any further. And it also makes it easier for me to handle them, of course. So, in about 10 minutes, these eggs will be ready to peel. They have to be cold in order to peel them. You can't peel a warm egg. Okay folks, I'm pretty much set up here. Just took these out of the water bath, so they're nice and cold. Now, quail eggs are different than chicken eggs in their construction, and that's what makes it difficult for them to peel. Underneath the shell, there is a rather tough membrane, and pulling it off by hand is very difficult. At the end of this video, I will reference one of my videos where I have done it by hand. Okay, you don't want to place the egg right into the machine without crushing it. You need to get the egg semi-crushed, the eggshell semi-crushed. You can do this like just rolling it around a bit, and then put it in the machine. As you can see, that was pretty easy. There's a few bits and pieces of shell on the outside, but that can be easily washed off. That would be my next step. Now, it's a lot easier if you want to crush these en masse all together. So here's a trick that I came up with. This was not in the instructions. In fact, there were no instructions. I have a quart container here, quart glass container. I'm going to pour all the eggs into that, put the cover on, and I'm going to vigorously shake this for about 30 seconds or so, and that's going to crush the eggs, the shells. Get a shake, shake, shake. Just like KC and the Sunshine Band, 1976. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your boo thing. If you can remember KC and the Sunshine Band playing live, you're about as old as I am. Anyways. They are semi-cracked, and what I'm going to do is load 5 of them into the rail here. You have to slowly turn them and then press down lightly at the same time. This does work rather well. I'm very impressed. How easy is that? You know, sometimes the shells will jam up on the rails, so what you need to do is just turn the handle counterclockwise. These will make excellent little elegant hors d'oeuvres. I'm going to be making a chef salad tonight, and I'll be putting these in the salad. I'll give some to my wife to snack on during the week. That one's not good. You can do 30 in about 2 minutes. Whereas if you had to do 30 by hand, I don't even know how long that'll take. Okay, as you can see, all the shells and all the water are in the tray and not on the floor. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut one open just to see what it looks like. Okay. Bring you in a bit here. Okay, if you take a look, you'll see that the egg, the yolk I mean, is centered within the egg. It's not towards the bottom, it's not towards the top, and it's in the middle. And this is important if you want to have a nice looking hors d'oeuvre. You can make bite-sized deviled eggs with these, for example. And you'll also notice that there's no green ring around the yolk. That would indicate that it's overcooked. Thanks for watching.